Hi Stays, welcome back to my channel, and today I am reacting to the second part of the This is Stray Kids by SKZFLIX introduction guide. So this guide I think is only about 3 Racha. This 25-minute guide is only about 3 Racha? I guess that makes sense because they like do so much and they're that amazing. Like I love all of them, but like they just like how? It's just the fact that they literally do every single Stray Kids song kind of blows my mind. And no one's doing it like 3 Racha. And the only people who are doing it like 3 Racha apparently are Dance Racha. So, but I'm really excited to like learn more about them. I know some of y'all were, what's it called? Like concerned that I was only doing this guide, but rest assured, I will definitely do a guide about their personalities because I want to get to know them as much as possible. Also, I want to get to know you guys as best as possible, which is why I think I put it in the description of one of my previous Stray Kids videos. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to start a Twitter page for this channel because I want to interact with you guys. Like, I just want to talk to you guys so much about them. And I know like I can do that on YouTube, but it's just kind of like easier to do on Twitter. So if you guys think you would be like interested in that, I'll definitely do it because I want to talk to you guys as much as possible. So with that being said, I'm really excited to get into this. So let's get started. Part 2. Y'all.
3라차가 모였습니다.
They're so precious.
3라차입니다. 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 스리라차.
3Racha is the epitome of top-notch all-rounders and musical geniuses. Having one in a group is already enough.
But they have
all
3
of them, there you have the most formidable trio, the powerhouse, talents overflowing, it's too much. Let's start off with Bang Chan. Bang Chan is the real definition of triple threats. Quadruple, if producing is included. He can be a rapper and a vocalist. He can hit a high note and has one of the most stable vocals ever. He is also considered as one of the best dancers in the group. He is probably the busiest member as he also makes songs.
Yes.
He is usually the one who arranged their songs
Like
whenever
sometimes
they
I wonder if he
performed in awards
sleeps.
shows and special stages. If mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, then in Stray Kids, it's Bang Chan. He is the idea bank of the group.
Like, I hope he takes care of himself because he just does so much.
I'll be standing right next to you. Right next to you.
I admire these guys so much.
Ever come between us, 'cause I'll be standing right next to you.
Like, y'all, you guys have one heck of a leader. I guess we actually have one heck of a leader now.
I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. For the cook that run out, I've been giving it my best. Since nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
So like he sings these things to y'all. How are y'all still here?
In Paris and Rome, don't wanna go home. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Well, considering all 8 of them are my biases, when both of your biases do this song, because Jahan from NCT 127 also did this song. Y'all. He's like one of those type of people that I don't even think would like kill an ant. Like an ant could bite him, And he'd be like, oh, it's okay. And just like send it on its merry way. Okay. I'm acting like I'm surprised.
Oh, it's a beautiful night. Looking for something dumb to do.
Oh god.
Hey, stay.
Yeah, no. How do y'all do this? Okay. I am usually like not like when I get into a group, I usually like get to learn the rap line for this group, rap line. Because this is technically the production unit, but I usually learn the rap line last. But no, they were the first ones I learned in this. Y'all, no one told. I knew Stray Kids and NCT Dream did a collab, but no one told me my like 2 favorite rappers of NCT and like 2 of my, of course, 3 favorite rappers of Stray Kids did a stage together with, I think, Monster X. No one told me that. I discovered it yesterday. I didn't watch it, but like. You know, when people were being created, they were just like, they took all the talent in the world and just like sprinkled it over this man. Like, his parents have got to be like the proudest people in the world.
Let's move on to So Changbin. Changbin is extraordinary. He is remarkable in everything he does. Pretty sure most of the fans
so I
got
said
into
in the
Stray
last
Kids
one,
because
I
of
didn't
his
know
raps. He is the real scene
whether or
stealer.
not
Whenever
Changbin
he
was
spits fire,
my
he has
favorite
the power to make everyone's jaw
rap
drop and
tone.
be amazed. And let's talk about
like,
how his rap, delivery and diction are
I don't want
the
to talk over
clearest
them
thing
speaking.
ever. His tone and his flow are so aggressive that it always left a strong impact and impression. He may be a fast rapper, but you can't deny how he hits every word precisely. He knows where to change his tone and which word to emphasize. You can hear every syllables he says, even if you don't speak Korean, you feel like you understand them. And the lyrics that he writes in his raps. Lastly, don't be surprised when you hear him sing. His singing is one to flex for. Changbin is the real deal.
Okay, I'll get to his singing in a sec, but I didn't know whether or not his vocal tone was my favorite. I'm just gonna say they tie for my favorite. Because this just seemed like disrespectful if I didn't put him at number 1. And it's that when he does things like that, okay, I also didn't know he was on this show. I think sometimes idols are like kind of looked down upon, especially like rappers in this type of show. But I hope he like proved that he deserved to be there.
빨간 예쁜 입술로 어서 나를 죽이고 가 나는 괜찮아 마지막으로 나를 바라봐줘 아무렇지 않은 듯 웃어줘 네가 보고 싶을 때
I don't know if it's just me, but his like singing voice and his rap tone are like very different to me.
기억인 너를 잊지 못해.
Like if he were to rap and then sing and I couldn't see him and you asked me if that was the same person, I would probably say no. Duality. The glasses look good on him.
그냥 심심해서 그래 아니 외로워서 그래 나를 떠나보낸 그가 아직 너무 미워요 차갑게 식어버린 내 가슴은 아직도 그를 그리워해요 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 오늘따라
Like, could you imagine being amazing at everything? It couldn't be me. What? Wait a minute. Was that growl? He looks really good in glasses.
모든 게 처음이라서 들고 설레이기만 해 그 시절 기억들이 아직도 꿈만 같은데 난 계속해서 흐르고 여기 너를 기다리고 있는 나에게 기회를 줘
Yeah.
Next is Han Jisung. Han Jisung is the most versatile player. An all-rounder cheat key, basically an ace. Rap, dance, sing low and high notes, producing, composing.
Han is like different for me because I relate to Han so much.
Really good at it. His skills are top-notch. When Han is on stage, he can hype you up so much. His stage presence is explosive. He can do so many flows in one verse. While listening to him you will think like there are 3 rappers rapping but it's only him. Like Changbin, his delivery and diction are as clear. Last but not the least is his vocal. Being one of the best rappers in the industry, the stereotype is no one expect him to be also that good at singing nonetheless reach a high note like a main vocal. But we're talking about Han Jisung. He does everything effortlessly. He can sing one of the hardest
And like I said, when I first heard Elevator, I thought Han was a vocalist, which I mean he is, but
he is born genius. He is simply gifted.
I thought that's what his focus was on. Yo, District 9 popped off. I don't know what this song is, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, they're amazing. I like the bucket hat. I'm excited to see like 3 Roch's stuff like by themselves because like they're amazing with the rest of Stray Kids. But I feel like when Stray Kids get to go in their own little like subunits, they get to kind of like show off more of their skill instead of having to worry about like matching with everyone else. Okay, I noticed this question. Does 3 Rocha always use handheld mics? Like, is that just like a style choice of theirs? Because I noticed on the like few stages I've seen and the clips that have been in here, they always only have like handheld mics. And that's like different from what I usually see like other K-pop groups do. I've heard he's like the best freestyle rapper. We know he can sing.
사랑을 시작할 때 네가
No lie, the like video of Han and Chongmin singing together in the car is like one of my favorite videos on YouTube. I can't take him seriously with the puppy ears. Of course, clearly I've never been to one of these, but I feel like they're always wearing the most. Are these like fan signs or whatever? Sing! Oh, okay, also the like finger over the lip thing. I noticed that too. That just may be like a thing for them, a thing that they do. I'm sorry. Was he shocked by his own voice? Okay. Get it. The beret is precious.
One of the biggest flexes a stay is Stray Kids sending their main rappers to King of Masked Singer and
Okay, I was wondering if they were going to show these. I haven't seen Han's, but I've seen Chongmin's. Because if we're being honest, this was the first time I saw him sing. And I was floored. I like sent it to my sister, sent it to my mom. I was like, you have to watch this. This is their main rapper. Y'all, I was floored. Speechless. Especially like the part where he takes off his mask and he's like singing. Like he just he's got so much emotion in his voice. Okay, I've never seen Hans. I didn't like watch the episode. I only saw their performances. But like, how far did they get? Like, imagine being so amazing that you send your main rappers to be on a show that people predominantly either send their vocalists or like show off their vocals. But I mean, ace things. Oof. I love how amazed they are. Main rappers. Please, they're precious. What is he wearing? I asked this app as if none of the rest of them aren't wearing the weirdest things. Oh god.
Stage presence is
But
the
like
ability
side
to
note,
carry a performance with ease and confidence, to perform like
I
it's your own
love
concert
Changbin
even when you're in
and
an award
Han's
show, to
relationship
connect with the
because
crowd
I've
without
seen a
making
video
it
where
awkward.
he's like,
Stray Kids possess
he
this
doesn't,
ability. Stray
he's
Kids'
kind of
gestures
cold
and
towards
facial
Han,
expressions on stage
but like
are
you can
always
tell
on
how
point
much
and so
he
natural.
genuinely cares
They're
about
not
him.
trying hard, the gestures
And just like
came
3ROCHA
naturally.
in
You
general
can feel their
are
burning passion
excellent.
whenever they perform. Their energy and those ad-libs they add to their performance will make the crowd go wild and more hyped. They possess the talent to capture everyone's attention and make everyone amazed by their performance. Stray Kids' stage presence is just insane.
I can imagine. What is this? Okay, I've seen like not snippets, but like pictures from this performance. What is this? It's just, they ooze confidence. Every time he opens his mouth, I am hooked. You too. I want to go to one of their concerts so bad. Like I always talk about on my other videos how blown away I am by SM concerts, and this is like the first group that's really kind of like lived up to that. I've heard this song because of the survival show.
Show and show out and go out. Stray Kids, let's get it coming at ya. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 내 꿈속에서 너를 잔인한 것 같아. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 눈 뜨면 네 앞에 너는 사라질 것 같아. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 난 상관없어 내가 들이대고 볼래. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say what? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all, I love this song. Like, see, even in this, like 3ROCHA's using handheld while everybody else has the like mic hooked up to the earpiece. Is that just like a preference for them? Yeah, because it's only them. Everybody else is wearing their mic. I've heard that song. I haven't seen the MV though. Well, that's it.
SKZ Vintage.
That was amazing. Duh. I literally like can't say enough positive things about this group. They're just phenomenal at what they do. I feel like it doesn't matter how many videos about Stray Kids and like 3RACHA I watch, as like I'm gonna be not surprised every time, but like just kind of like in awe. But like I know they can do it. I know they're I know they're 8 aces, but still to just be like blown away by them every single time they open their mouths is just like, and they don't even have to open their mouths, because if you're 3RACHA, you're just gonna put together a masterpiece of a song and it's gonna be a hit. Like you guys, I listen to Happy an unreasonable amount of times while editing the part 1 guide. Like it was like I probably added a good portion of the views that it currently has, because I just like, I love that song. I don't know why. I don't know like its effect on me, but it's so good. And like all of their songs are like that. Like I kid you not, I have a playlist of like K-pop music, but it was only SM. Like I did not add any other groups to it, no matter like how much I liked the song, because I was stubborn and stupid. But I was like, I have to. Like I am breaking like so many things that I thought I wouldn't do for Stray Kids. Like I never thought I would, one, stan another group that wasn't SM, much less ult another group when I don't even ult all of SM's groups. There will probably be like light sticks for SM groups I'll probably buy after I buy Stray Kids. So it's just like that's their effect, I guess. I guess you guys can speak to it better than I can, because I'm still like maybe a month and a half into this. Maybe not a month and a half, because like I was still like, even after maybe not after their first performance, because it was kind of short, but definitely after the like God's Menu Side Effects, I want to say that was their second performance, I was hooked. I was like, this is it. This is the group. I already knew I was gonna stan them, and then y'all know everything that happened and when they did the B2B song, and that just really, like, one, it showed off their vocals really well. Two, it made me mad at Mnet. What's new? But then like that was the week I genuinely got to show like I care about this group and want this group to do well. So, but I'm so excited to get into more MVs. I'll probably, actually, I didn't know whether or not I was gonna do part 2 and then more MVs, but I ended up doing part 2 because I just like wanted to do it so badly. But I think before I do part 3, I'll do a couple more MVs, unless y'all think otherwise. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I mean, y'all know, y'all have heard me, y'all listen to me. I don't know why y'all listen to me rant about them, but yeah, I can't say enough good things about them. And it's not even just like on stage, like off stage. I just like, I sat, I don't even know if I mentioned this in the video because I kind of forgot. As I was editing, I needed something to do while time killed, and I literally just like sat and watched Hans V Live for an hour and a half, because as I've told like some of you in the comment section, like I just have like not a bond with Han, but I relate to Han a lot, and so Han is kind of, oddly enough, Han is kind of like a role model for me. And he's younger than I am, but that's okay. Role models can be younger than you are. You don't have to pick a certain age to be a role model. But so just like listening to him talk about things and whatever was just really like nice and soothing. And I can't get over how literally Chan looks at every single one of his members. It's the sweetest and most wholesome thing ever. I hope y'all all look at them like how they look at each other and how they look at you, because you can tell they truly care about their fans and they truly care about stays. And I think that's what the Loves. I've heard about Love Stay. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I know it has to do with like their fans, or I know it has to do with like y'all, or us. So I'm really interested to see what that's all about. It's, yeah, I think, I meant to ask this during the thing, and I don't know if y'all will stay this long enough, or stay with this long enough to even be able to answer this question. But, I noticed the guys, like, not apologize, but kind of apologize a lot. I don't know if, like, people who, like, I guess not pretend that they're stays, because none of y'all that I've talked to would make me think this. But, like, I saw, like, Felix was apologizing for, like, bad song recommendations. Chan has apologized for things. Chan apologized that his body wasn't as perfect as it is. I've seen a video where, like, Hyunjin talked about cutting his hair and everybody, like, freaked out. And so it was just, like, I don't know. I feel like they try so hard to make stays happy. I just don't want them to, like, sacrifice their own happiness, or not sacrifice their own happiness, but I just want them to be happy. Like, these type of people, there's not a lot of these type of people in the world, so they really just deserve the world, and just to see them apologize and be upset with themselves over things like that just kind of makes me sad. So but I know you guys aren't like that at all. But even, like, there's some in-citizens and XOLs and stays who say they're fans and then will say things like that. So it's just, it's a small portion of every fandom. Some bigger than others, but it is what it is. But I'm rambling and talking a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. You guys have been so nice. Like, I really just like, sometimes I get stressed out about doing this because it is a lot sometimes, but, like, talking to you guys and seeing how much you guys love hearing people talk about the Stray Kids and how much I've enjoyed getting to know them and things like that just kind of makes it worth it. And even just, like, they just make me feel better. Like, I was having kind of a bad day yesterday, and Ian came on VLive, and I was like, how can I be upset when this is the cutest, like, maknae ever? Or at least one of the cutest maknae ever, because I think Jisung is also really cute. And I literally got an Ian VLive and a Jisung VLive within, like, 2 days. So I was very content. But I was like, how can I be upset, like, listening and watching and seeing these guys perform? So, but then, like, I'll read y'all's comments and I'm like, I didn't think I could get in a better mood, but here I am. So I can't thank y'all enough. Really, really, like, from the bottom of my heart, cannot thank y'all enough. Hopefully some of y'all will see this, but I get why you wouldn't, because I'm kind of talking a lot. So here's gonna be another 40-minute video that I'll have to export or edit and all that stuff. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Please look out for the plenty of Stray Kids content I'm going to put out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.